In this video we're looking at 10 songs from the 70s that you can play with just 4 chords. I'm going to be starting off demoing these on acoustic with songs from the Beatles, Bob Marley and Bob Dylan, and then I'll be moving to electric and looking at songs by Pink Floyd, AC/DC and Black Sabbath among others. Let me know your favourites or any songs I might have missed in the comments below, and you'll also find a link there to my website where I've done a full tutorial for every one of these songs. The link is at the top of the description and in the comments. Let's make a start with song number 1. Knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan uses the 4 chords G major, D major, A minor, and then the C major chord in the progression G, D, A minor, G, D, and C. And it remains like that for the full song. It goes like this. And that just repeats for the full song. Next up, we're looking at 2 songs that use the exact same chords. First of all, by the Beatles. Yes, the Beatles had their Let It Be album released in 1970, and we're looking at their song, Let It Be. Let It Be uses the chords C major, G major, A minor, and F major. And this progression is often called a 4-chord song. It's one of the few Beatles songs that actually used this progression. For example, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. That strumming pattern is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. With the same 4 chords, you can also play Bob Marley's No Woman, No Cry. The only embellishment I added there was a little run up from G, A, and then B, back to G. That's the finish. And a similar embellishment can be found in our next song, Heart of Gold. This is by Neil Young. It just uses 4 simple chords, but does have little embellishments here and there. Let me show you. The chords in this one are E minor 7, D major, C major, and G major. The opening riff has a little hammer-on section at the 2nd fret, open string to 2nd fret. And then the main progression, E minor, C, G, and D major. The next song we're looking at has the same 4 chords. This is by Elvis. I could have picked a few Elvis ones actually, but we're going to look at Burning Love. We can play the opening riff with just a G major chord and putting our first finger down on the 2nd fret just to play the riff. And then the chords are G major, C major, D major, and E minor. The final acoustic song we're looking at is Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. With a capo at the 4th fret, this uses the chords D major, A major, G major, and B minor. We can add sus2 embellishments to play the signature opening riff, but the basic chords are those 4 chords. Let's have a demo now. I've got my Stratocaster electric guitar now, and we're going to be looking at a Pink Floyd song which surprisingly uses only 4 chords. This is another brick in the wall. The chords we'll need are D minor, G major, F major, and C major. Move the pickup selector to position 4. So we'll be using these 2 pickups, the neck and the middle, to get the tone. You can learn that song, all the chords, all the lead parts on my more comprehensive, longer video for that song and every song we cover in this video on my Andy Guitar YouTube channel and for free at andyguitar.co.uk. But let's have a look at my next choice now. This is Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. This uses power chords, the G power chord at the 3rd fret, F power chord at the 1st fret, move into string 5 for a 3rd fret C power chord, back to G for the verses, and then in the chorus we just have a D power chord to make our 4th chord. I'm now going to grab my Gibson SG, one of my favourite guitars, and we're going to turn the gain up quite a bit, probably to about here, about 2 o'clock, because we're taking this into the realm of heavy metal, and we're going to look at Paranoid by Black Sabbath. This uses the power chords E5, D5, G5, and C5. But of course it starts with this signature riff. Finally, we're going to look at a song by one of my favourite bands. This is Highway to Hell by AC/DC. Like a lot of fantastic riffs, there's a bit of mystery about how this riff is made, or people can't always agree on it. The fact is, as long as you use an A major, any kind of D over F sharp, a G5 power chord, and then we have an E5 power chord in the chorus, you can play the whole song. And I play it like this. Thank you very much for watching. Which songs did I miss? Let me know in the comments below, where you'll also find a link to a page with longer tutorials for every one of these songs if you want to learn them. And you can even search for songs with 4 chords yourself on my website andyguitar.co.uk/songs, where you can find a filtering system where you can search for every song tutorial I've ever done, by the number of chords, by the chords in it, by artist, by decade. Have a play and see what songs you can find to learn next, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.